What's up everyone, this is Jam Sensei and I am reviewing games based on the Sengoku Period, which in Japanese is called the Sengoku Jidai. Today I'll be reviewing a NDS game named Kunitori Zunou Battle, which can be translated as Province Taking Brain Battle. Even though it's an NDS game, it is one of the best of the Nobunaga's Ambition series. Kunitori is basically a strategic board game. You move your pieces around the map of Japan and capture enemy castles until you meet the victory condition. Alright, now let's get into the specifics of the game. The first thing you need to do is organize an army of Sengoku characters. There are two numbers shown on a character. The number on the top right is the cost and the number on the bottom left is the HP. Also, most characters has a skill. For instance, Hashiba Hideyoshi's skill is to retreat without taking any damage. The skill is activated by a certain chance, but the game lets you know when it can be used, as the skill icon is displayed on the character when it is activated. Each character has a class: Spearman, Matchlock, or Cavalry. Each class has an advantage over another, as Spearman has the upper hand against Matchlock, Matchlock over Cavalry, and Cavalry over Spearman. When you attack with an advantageous class, 2 damage is dealt, while only 1 damage is dealt when attacking with the same class, and 0 damage is dealt when you go into battle against a disadvantageous class. Once your army is set, you can start the game. You start with a castle with your army ready to deploy. You can move to any adjacent territory, and if it is empty, you take control of it right away, but if there is an enemy army, you go into battle. There is a number written on each land, and this is called a kokutaka. In most cases, reaching a certain amount of kokutaka is the victory condition, and in order to reach that goal, you need to take control of territories with high kokutaka. As for castles, kokutaka also represents defense power, as it adds up to the defending unit's HP when being attacked. You can move your units separately or in a group. However, only those of the same class can move in a group, although units of different classes can defend together. Moving as a group is important because if you attack an enemy group that has lower HP than your group, you win regardless of the unit class. But the bigger your group, the slower it moves, as groups with smaller HP moves first. This is what makes this game a strategy game, as even if you are attacked by a single unit, everyone in the group gets hit. As for siege battles, the HP of your group must be higher than the castle defense in order to capture the castle. Also, your units can rank up by going through battles without being eliminated. You start at rank 1 and can level up to rank 3. When you rank up, your attack power goes up as well. Here is how the calculation works. If your unit is eliminated, the rank goes back to 1, but will revive after 2 turns. You can deploy the revived units at any castle you possess. After every 6 turns, you are given a chance to upgrade your units, castles, and send alliance requests to other clans. You can upgrade your units using upgrade items, which are given depending on the number of horse ranches, towns, and blacksmiths you own. Upgrade a unit and the max HP increases. Upgrade a castle and the kokutaka of the castle increases. To upgrade units and castles, you need gold, and gold can be obtained by raising your kokutaka. The higher the kokutaka, the more gold you obtain. You can send out alliance requests to other clans, and if accepted, it lasts for 6 turns. Finally, there is the kirihuda. These are very powerful cards that are given when using a certain clan or unit. For instance, if you select the Oda clan, you can use a kirihuda that decreases the HP of enemy units by 1/3. The kirihuda can be used only once, but it has the power to turn the tide of the game immediately. Once you meet the victory condition, the game ends and characters you used gains experience, which leads to leveling up. Level up a character and the skill activation chance and upgrade limitations increases. You also gain fame points, which can be used to unlock characters. 2, 15, or 50 fame points are needed to unlock a random character. And of course, in order to get the big names like Tokugawa Ieyasu or Sanada Yukimura, you need to spend 50 fame points. As for the game modes, there is a scenario and the senran. In the scenario mode, scenarios of Oda Nobunaga, Takeda Shingen, Uesugi Kenshin, and Tate Masamune is prepared. If you are a fan of the Sengoku Jidai, the scenario mode would be quite enjoyable as you can relive the major battles of the Sengoku Jidai. At first, only Nobunaga's scenario can be selected, but once you clear Nobunaga's scenario, Shingen's scenario is unlocked, and the same rule applies to Kenshin and Masamune. In the Senran mode, you can choose between a large scale and a small scale map. The difference between the two is the size of the map, so if you want a short game, go for the small. If a long battle is what you want, go for the large. There is a multiplayer mode, and this is what makes this game one of the best Sengoku Jidai games, as no game will provide a better multiplayer experience. Unfortunately, the Wi-Fi network service for Nintendo DS is no longer available. This means you have to meet up with a friend to play the multiplayer mode. And that just about wraps up Kunitori Zunou Battle. Thanks for watching. Make sure to press the subscribe button and check out my other reviews. Let me know if there's a Sengoku Jidai game you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.